So I'll say everybody won, but if I had to pick between them, I got to go Nas just because he was the underdog, big time underdog, and dude, he demolished all of them, like from Jay to Beans to Freeway to Bleak.
I
Like,
don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with you there as far as being the underdog. Because Nas wasn't coming out with albums. But bro, when Nas landed with Illmatic, he was like solidified. Like this is the
yeah,
man. You can't fuck with him.
Illmatic was like 10 years prior to.
I know. I know. I get what you're saying. But Nas was still in that upper echelon. JayZ was just bringing out stuff left and right, trying to get up there. JayZ never had a hot summer. You know what I mean?
No,
He had hot moments. He
right.
didn't have a hot summer. Nas was official. You ask anybody, what's your favorite album? Illmatic. You know what I mean? JayZ didn't have that yet.
I mean, they did vote it the greatest album, rap album of all time.
Right. Now, I think what made this beef so like prolific
Yeah.
is it wasn't just Nas and Jay-Z. You
Hmm.
had Cruise, bro.
Yeah.
You had Dipset was
Yeah.
going at Nas. You had the Locks going at involved in the mix. You had
Yes.
Beans, who was dope before he went to jail, was going at people.
Monster.
Like this was just crews of people going at it, and it was just straight competition.
Yep.
It was lovely. The mixtape game back then
Oh
was
God, that was beautiful.
phenomenal. And then when you think it's over, here comes the big bad wolf, 50 Cent, and just stomp a mud hole in all of them. Like, oh man, amazing, amazing. So I'm gonna say overall,
Hmm.
overall, I think Jay won.
I think Jay
I
won.
I think that him going up against Nas elevated Jay into a bigger position. But when it comes to lyrics, I'm sorry, I gotta give it to Nas. To me, lyrically, gave it to Jay.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It was funny, it was witty, it made sense, everything flowed. Nas has a history or is known to pick bad beats. I
yeah.
enjoyed the beats he was rapping on. The production was cool. I loved it. I loved it. Got Yourself a Gun, I liked. Ether, I loved. And I loved it because it was just like finally the subliminals is stopped.
Yep.
Like you literally start the track with FJZ, you know,
For
like
for Pac, I
exactly,
love that. That was my. I,
exactly.
yeah.
And then to involve everybody else, is he
Yeah.
Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Daddy? Oh my God, I get it. You Biggie and he's Puffy, and it was just mathematically everything made sense. It
Hmm.
was dope. And then you got the Bravehearts that were involved, you know, Jungle and Horse and all of them, and it was great to see.
Yeah.
My favorite part of the whole thing was seeing Cam and Jewels just come out and just drop shit, just left and right, just destroy it. Loved it. So we're gonna move on. We'll move on to the next one,
Okay.
which is, I guess, part of it. So the next
Okay.
one is Jadakiss versus Beanie
Beans.
Sigel, the Broad Street Bully. Oh man, if I could keep one person out of jail, it would have been him, just to see what he would have came out with. Let me tell you, Beans was crazy. Beans
He was.
was phenomenal. I love Jada. That's my definitely my top three, no matter what. Jada Kiss is awesome. I'm never get tired of listening to him. But Beans brought that street and that aggression and that pain in his bars. Like he been through stuff, you know?
Hmm.
So who you got for winning overall?
I can't pick. Like Jada and Beans are so much on the same level. Like it was almost impossible. It's almost impossible to pick a winner between them two. Like when I heard Beans freestyle against Jada, I'm like, this dude is on another level.
Yeah.
Like he is, bro. Like he had it. he had it. Like I lyrically think he was better than Jay at that time. Like I don't think anybody was messing with Beans on the rock. None of them. Um, Kiss is Kiss is Kiss. Kiss is one of my favorite rappers. Like
Kiss is just. I mean, they're both. I want to say they're both in their own level.
they,
They're both just up there lyrically. They
yeah,
can
they can make
collide,
anybody.
and yeah, it's like iron striking iron.
Yeah.
No matter what's gonna be hot at the end, it's just gonna be hot. I don't think I've ever heard him spit a whack bar, a whack verse. It's always been great.
Yep.
I haven't listened to any of Beans' new stuff.
I haven't
How
either.
you have?
I haven't.
Okay, but from what I know from back in the day, always hot.
Yeah.
Um, Jada is like his stuff is timeless, man. Like the perfect example is, guys, if you don't know what we're talking about, watch the what was it? What was it called? When they would battle, when it was Dipset versus the Locks, they called it something. It was a versus, a versus.
Oh, the verses out. Yeah. The
Watch
verse.
the verses between Jadakiss, well not Jadakiss, between the Locks and Dipset, right?
Yeah, the Kiss.
Kiss was spitting bars. Okay, they're doing song for song that everybody knows,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden, music stops. He gets on the mic, beat comes on, he starts rapping. Everybody's face is like, they're thinking he's freestyling something new. Even Fat Joe, he's in the crowd thinking he's freestyling something new. But bro spit that like 15, 20 years ago. And it relates now.
Yeah.
Like, come on, it's timeless, man. It's amazing. Kiss is just another level. Um, they involved each other's like personal life in the beefs. Like, you got me on the Hard Knock Life tour hugging your mom. Like, they mentioned that bar. I don't know. I want to say it was almost like they were cousins battling each other.
That man, that was it. Like you can't pick a I at least I can't pick a clean cut winner out of that. Like because bar for bar, they was just going at it. Like
Yeah.
that was class. If y'all haven't watched or listened to that, please go listen to that. Jadakiss and Beans diss each other because that is classic music right there.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to say there's a YouTube video. I want to say it's like an hour long.
Mm.
If you just type up Jadakiss versus Beanie Sigel full rap or full track,
Mm.
and it has all of them listed in chronological order, so you can follow it.
Oh, nice.
It's amazing. Definitely listen to that. So yeah, I gotta say they're equal on that part.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think that it would have been a lot interesting if Beans didn't go to jail.
Yeah. Yep.
Would have been nice if JayZ would actually stuck his neck out and helped his boy, but he didn't.
Oh, we got to talk about that later on in another one.
Yeah, absolutely. Jay Jay's another level of petty that I don't agree with 100%.
See, and
Um,
I disagree with this one because I think Jay was in the right.
for another topic, another
Yeah,
podcast. But yeah, man, it was dope back then. I mean, well, we're talking 2000 to 2002.
yeah,
Was
yep,
amazing music during that time period. Lots of great stuff. Lots of good beats. Lots
yes,
of innuendos, subliminals, and just flat out f
man,
you, this and that. So I want to say that was like our golden era. I always think of the golden era like 97, 98, but I kind of want to give it to like the 2000, 2001, and 2. Like that's just a solid, that 5 year span from like 97 to 2002 is just amazing.
I'm going to not go with that because Pac was dead at 97. So
Okay. Well, you know where I'm coming from, the East Coast. But as far as, well, I mean, there was just so much music coming out.
yeah, yeah, oh yeah, definitely,
I mean,
definitely.
like, and I want to say that was the time to be on Def Jam. It was all Def Jam coming out.
Yeah, oh yeah, Def Jam was killing right there.
It was. I mean, I want to say Bad Boy or Def Jam, but it was more Def Jam.
It was definitely Def Jam.
Yeah, DMX dropping twice in 1 year. Come on. Insane. So we've got the next battle coming up is one that's out right now. Well, I don't know if you want to say it's still out, but it's Kendrick Lamar, or should I say Mr. Kendrick Lamar versus Drake. So who do you think won overall? You got West Coast or you got Canada Dry? Who won?
Canada Dry. Me being a West Coast head, if I'm being unbiased, Kendrick still won. Like I don't even think, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even think it was close. Like I don't. I never wanted this battle. I didn't
I,
want it. Like I wanted Kendrick versus Cole. That's the battle I wanted. Like that's the battle I asked for. And I got Kendrick versus Drake. And I knew damn well Drake couldn't compete with Kendrick. Like I don't care how many records he sold, how popular he is, bar for bar, he can't match Kendrick. I'm sorry, he can't. Like the closest he got was his Meet the Grams song. No, wait. No, his was Family Matters. I'm sorry, that was Kendrick's song. Family Matters. Drake Family Matters song is probably the closest he got to, doing some damage to Kendrick. But overall, like Euphoria to me was the best song out of them. Like I love that song from Kendrick. He just lyrically killed them.
yeah, I don't even want to say he played with him, but I think he's very calculating.
Yes.
So if man, he kind of okay, just to relate this to wrestling terms, right?
Hmm.
So if Kendrick was a wrestler, he'd be Ric Flair. He would come and showboat a little bit. He'd test you out, do his arm thing where tries to maneuver you. If you know you can't move him, you can't beat him, he'll back up, bam, poke you in the eyes and just hit you. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So that part where he goes whack, 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 yeah, he did that. He destroyed him. He got on top of him. He figure four leg lock him, and it was done.
It was a wrap.
What's interesting to me is I want to know why did Kendrick think he could go? No, not Kendrick, but why did Drake think he can go up against Kendrick and not really go at Pusha T like he should have? And I'm talking about Pusha T, the rapper, not the wrestler.
I think the difference between Pusha T and Kendrick is I think he kind of felt like Kendrick was more, okay, I'm going to keep it lyrical. Where I think he kind of felt Pusha T kind of went over the line a little bit with some of the bars he was saying about. I mean, he exposed Drake for his kid, uh, and then he talked about dude dying.
But that's not his fault. That's Drake's
No,
fault.
no, I totally
Drake
agree.
was
I
the line.
totally agree. Yep, I 100% agree with you. But I think people thought it could get ugly, and that's why the whole thing with Pusha T and Drake, like Pusha T and Drake, been going at it for a long ass time. Like realistically, they just really start naming name. Well, Drake did. Pusha T been doing it for the longest. So with Kendrick, it was more like, okay, I can go bar for. I think I can go bar for bar for you with you. I'm the more popular rapper. People like me more. You don't really do much. You come out like every 7 years. Like,
So maybe he thought he was like a pushover. This would be an easy
yeah,
win.
much.
Man, was he wrong?
It was so wrong.
I'm
And
sorry,
like,
man. He whooped his ass. He whooped him. Like he took him to school. Not only that, but bro, he mentions how Drake would go to Atlanta to get a bag, and now Atlanta's like, dope. We don't want you here. You're done. You got the World Cup soccer involved into this. He took it internationally. I don't care to hear a Drake track. I don't care what he has coming out. I think the best move for him to do right now is apologize and tuck his tail between his legs, or come out with a movie or something, like change the aspect completely, because it's you're done, you're cooked. And then you got all these side beefs coming too. You got Big Sean going at him, you got Rick Ross going at him, you
Future,
got Future going at him, Pusha already went at him,
Metro, who's a just does the beats. Like,
Metro Boomin, yeah. Like,
bro,
who you got left? Like, who's gonna do a track? You think he's gonna come out with a track with 6ix9ine?
no, I think some people still gonna mess with Drake, but I like when somebody takes your kind of like take your power away, you don't have that same effect anymore. I don't think he's gonna be Ja ruled, but he's getting kind of close to it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's dropped music that has came out. People just ain't playing it like they used to. So it's like once people take that from you, you got to step back for a while and you got to recalculate what you're going to do because your next move has to be your best move now for real.
Absolutely. I did see where he's actually performing the song on it at his concerts, where he's performing his own diss track that Kendrick did at his concerts. That's stupid, bro. Just don't do that no more. Just stop. Like he gonna hit you with like a copyright thing, and
Fast.
oh, he can't. And that's the thing. That's one
He
of the
can't.
genius things that
Yeah.
Kendrick did. He
Mhm.
made it freaking copyright free, so anybody
Yeah.
can talk about it. You can post it wherever you want.
Thank
Damn,
you, Kendrick, by the way. Good job.
absolutely. So Kendrick definitely won that one. So
Yes.
guys, let us know what you think. Who you think won these battles? If you want to hear some song references, let me know. We'll definitely put something up. And let us know how you feel about the podcast. If you want to reach out to us, you can hit us up at thejktheory@gmail.com. And until next time, I'm Jay,
Okay.
and this is the JK Theory. Peace.
Peace.